Okay, everybody. So you're probably watching the recording of this either on YouTube or on the portal. So I've got Stephanie here with 71 pounds, and we've got JD here with us, who's also joined, and we might have some other people jump in and out of this session. And we're learning all about getting your money back from FedEx and UPS and how that works. So Stephanie, you want to just give us a quick rundown, and then let's just focus on JD and see what he's got going on, and if there's any specific questions.
Sounds great. It's like a personal forum for you, JD.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and if you are watching this recording and you want to just jump to filling out the form, like in the middle, you're convinced, right? There's a form below, and you just put your information in, and they'll reach out directly to you.
Sounds great. Like I said earlier, thank you, Nicole. Appreciate it. Way to overcome the technical difficulties. And JD, in case you missed what we were chatting about earlier, 71 pounds, we're a shipping savings company. So we help any company that ships small parcel with FedEx and UPS. So anything 150 pounds or less. What we do is look for ways to lower your shipping costs. One thing right out of the gate that we help over 5,000 companies do is we monitor for late delivery refunds. So both FedEx and UPS have a policy called a money back guarantee, which means that if a shipment is late by 60 seconds, you're due a full refund. So what we do is we take the heavy lifting out of it. We sit in the background of the account, monitor for when a shipment is time-stamped with the date and time of when it's been delivered. We run it through our automated software. And if the shipment is eligible, we file for the refund on your behalf as if we were you, and 100% of the cost of the shipment goes back to your original form of payment. So the way we make money is we only invoice for any refunds, a percentage of any refunds that we are able to get returned to your FedEx or UPS account. So for the RFA members, we invoice for 30%, you keep 70%. For companies that are not RFA members, it's 45%.
That's a pretty good discount for RFA members.
Yeah. So,
are you shipping products right now, JD? Do you ship or receive?
oh yeah,
or...
yeah, I do. If
oh, did we lose him?
I think he probably accidentally hung up. He'll probably be back. Yeah. So if they're shipping out, which we kind of talked about this on our pre-session, but if you guys are watching this recording, you didn't see it. If you say that you ship something, right? Say that you are doing micro soldering and you ship to another store. The store gets the package an hour late. They don't notice any different, but you're connected with 71 pound on the back end. You would still get that percentage refund.
They would get 100% refund.
100%. Yeah. So if your shipping was $12, you get your $12 back completely. And then at the end of the month, you'd get a bill for 30% from 71 pound. Correct. And you would pay them on a monthly basis, but you're getting 100% back. And you don't have to refund your customer if they paid for shipping, because it's not like they put a complaint in. I mean, nobody's going to notify them, Correct. So it's really holding the shipper's the company's accountability to you, not just the receiver, but to you, making Correct. Sure that they're doing right.
Correct. Right. So the person who pays the bill is who gets the refund. So if you're, if for your members that don't ship on their own account and might be utilizing their customer's account, this isn't the right move for them. It's for the companies that are utilizing their own FedEx and UPS account that we start out with the monitoring for refunds. We run a 12-month complimentary shipping assessment to see if there are other ways that we can help them save money. We help some companies with discounted labels for small, mid-sized business programs. We also help with bill to third party. We've helped many thousands of companies on contract negotiations. Here comes JD.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You're back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. It went back to the old room when I was trying to set it up on the tripod. And
we're having technical difficulties.
Yeah. But it's all good. I don't know where you are now. I was just saying we do, like when we sell devices on eBay or whatever, we do ship out. We've been using USPS mostly just because of the cost, savings. But I don't. I have UPS account and a FedEx account. Very rarely use those just because the flat rate has been, helping me out. It's been the most cost effective. But if we can get something to help with the cost of FedEx, that would be better because they deliver better, in my
Absolutely.
opinion.
What type of, are you finding that you're having a harder time tracking when you're sending it out USPS? I mean, are they failing more than they're succeeding?
Yeah, it's the delivery. It's the delivery time, guaranteeing the delivery time, and you basically have a device, or even receiving packages, depending on the mailman, depending on what kind of attitude they got that morning, or whether you get your stuff on time. And then you got customers that's waiting on devices, and then that's that's not a good look. So if you have something that's guaranteed, I don't want to pay for something and then still not get what I'm paying for. And it sounds like what your business does is
We
helping
hold them
ensure that.
accountable, JD. So I was telling Nicole earlier, there's over $2 billion a year that's left unclaimed. And to date, since we've been around for 13 years, we monitor for over 5,000 companies now, and we return hundreds of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis because
crazy.
So many companies we're only taking a bite out of that 2 billion. So many companies are unaware of these policies that the carriers offer, and they don't have the bandwidth to go after it. And that's where, working with 71 pounds, we take the heavy lifting out of it. And you only get invoiced if you've received a refund. There's no monthly fees or sign-up fees or annual fees with us. It's strictly contingency based.
Wow, that's awesome. JD, are you an RFA member by any chance?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're okay. So do you know how to get in the portal to fill out the form so then she can because she needs to give you that 15% and they have to get that form to give it. So I want to make sure, but I do want to have you guys exchange information. So we can do that in the private chat. And that way, if Stephanie or JD, you want to put your information in there just so it doesn't show up on the video because we don't want everybody on YouTube having JD's email, or phone number. You could put it in the private chat and then so you guys can just connect offline and then see what you can do for them because you get to go 2 weeks back. I mean, depending on how many packages you shipped and if they showed up 1 minute late.
Yeah.
I want to see if I get a small check,
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. It's found money. And that's really, we travel all over the country to trade shows because there's really no one specific niche. It's any business that's shipping small parcel, FedEx and UPS. And I can count on one hand in 4 years how many people even knew that this policy existed. So it's interesting that the carriers offer it, but they say, hey, go after it. You have to go get it. And so the companies I've spoken to that say, boy, we only, invest the time and effort when it's so obscenely late, if it's days late or a week late, or you're receiving a phone call from your customer saying, hey, where the heck is my shipment? So, I can't tell you many people have ever been aware of these 60 seconds that they hold themselves to as long as you go after it and get it.
I have a question. So is it just the FedEx and UPS that have a guarantee? USPS doesn't have that guarantee?
You're correct. USPS government, we have no control over that, just holding UPS and FedEx accountable.
They're like, we will be late and we will do not care.
Can you do any international shipments?
No, I don't. I'm
wondering if a lot of people in your industry do international, or is it more strictly in the U.S.?
On my side of the industry, probably not. But there are guys that do wholesale and those guys that do B2B that do a lot of that. So
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, especially if it's international, any cost savings on that end would be very much appreciated. Yeah. Because it costs FedEx across the pond costs a lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We also help with lost and damage. So
I was just about to say it, but I didn't want to cut JD off. I want to let him get a thought out, but I was like, what about lost or damaged?
We do that.
JD, you probably deal with that too, right? People getting damaged.
Oh yeah. My phone came cracked, blah, 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 blah. Had some eBay shipments that went out not too long ago. And the guy said, yeah, the camera lens was cracked. I know it wasn't cracked when I packed the phone and everything was packed up, but well,
Did you
as a
lose
business,
on that? Did
yeah.
you
Well,
lose on that?
I just gave him a little, I gave him a little bit on the phone just because I don't want the reputation to get tanked for, $30. I just offered him $30, and yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, if I had a claim, I said, hey, if you damage my product and I had a claim that I could actually keep up. The problem is that when you try to track down packages, it's a long,
USPS.
arduous process. Even with FedEx and UPS, trying to track it down, what happened, the time that it takes to do that, it almost the juice ain't worth the squeeze. So.
So that's why we would handle it for you. We do the monitoring, and we would also help with lost and damage. Again, that's also on a contingency basis.
Wow. What? That is nuts to me because, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I guess because you just don't see that a lot. Like, you don't see that where a company is like they're just so dead set on what they do. Like, you guys know what you do is you know what you're doing and you know it's going to help you. So you have no problem, and you trust your client that they're going to pay you because they're going to love your services. Like, that is just
They don't
really
want to
amazing.
they don't want to turn the spigot off once they start seeing the money coming back.
And they're not having to do the work.
No,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. JD, the way we monitor, and this is something that we shared in the few minutes that we spoke previously, we need the credentials to the FedEx and UPS account. That's the only thing that we need from you in order to be able to start monitoring. That allows us to sit in the background of the FedEx and UPS account, waiting for the carrier to notate the date and timestamp. Then it automatically runs through our software to see, hey, is this shipment eligible for the money back guarantee? And if so, we file for the claim on your behalf, and that's when 100% of the money goes back to your original form of payment. So there's no IT integration. You don't need, some support tech team. This is just once we have the user login and credentials and there's online billing, we're off to the races to start monitoring. And then we'll run a shipping assessment and see if there are other ways that we can help you save money as well.
And so throughout the month, is it do you bill me on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, or
on a monthly basis? We send you an invoice that says, here are the X number of late delivery refunds that we return to your account. We provide tracking numbers and dollar amount, and then we invoice for the 30% of what was returned to your account. If there are no late delivery refunds, there is no invoice from us. You don't get billed.
Gotcha. Makes sense. So it's basically,
awesome.
I get 70% of whatever I spent if they make a mistake.
That's right.
I get a 70% discount on shipping.
And you don't have to sit on the phone with them for a couple hours and then
no,
it's not eligible. And then, you just want to pull your hair out.
Yeah.
And you guys would do it's going this way.
Pull your beard out. I love it.
Yeah. So Stephanie, that's really awesome because you guys must have relationships built with UPS and FedEx too. I mean, right? So you've got.
I don't think we're their favorite people. Let's just say that because
that's true. Yeah,
we're holding them accountable.
I hate that company.
Yeah, they don't like companies like us that say, oh, you're going to offer this. We're going to help companies figure out a way to capitalize on it, not just offer it and say good luck trying to go out and get it. So because we've automated it, because we built the software to automate it, that's what makes it so much easier to be able to capture those refunds. Although we are automated, we are human backed. So if it goes through our software and it comes back, no, it's not eligible, and we know that it should be, we do have a team that will pick up the phone and call and fight on your behalf for that refund.
Oh, that's really cool. Awesome. So anything else you want to talk about? JD, do you personally have any other questions?
No,
make sure you fill out the form or something.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'll look forward to getting you that information.
Fantastic. JD, if you put your contact information in the chat, I will make sure that I send you an email. Yep, I'll send you an email for you to be able to put the credentials in, and we'll start monitoring, and we'll get back to you and let you know if there's anything else that we can do to help you save money as well.
Yeah, because you guys will give them tips based on their previous shipments on different things that they could have done to save money or something.
Nicole's hired.
Right. I mean, right. I mean, geez,
She
we've
already
got a
knows.
job.
We actually would even do a repricing, so yeah,
Right.
plenty of, did
Yeah.
he just drop off again?
Yeah, he did. I think maybe he's on his cell phone. So, but that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's maybe because of that. So, but he's an RFA member, so he might join back on or just go on and fill out the form and
Okay, fantastic. Just
yeah,
so you know, on top of the refunds, and I know that's what we're focusing on, we do have several other services that we've helped thousands of companies to be able to find other ways to save money as well. I know I briefly touched upon it. We have a discounted labels program. We have a bill to third party program. And for the companies that are spending over 200,000, we've helped many companies renegotiate their carrier agreements. Typically, the carrier doesn't want to play ball with contract negotiations unless they hit that threshold of 200,000 or more.
Yeah, but even if you're not doing that much, you still can save by getting this rule. Yeah.
Refunds for everyone. And then for the smaller companies, small, mid-sized business, we have two programs. But again, we would run the shipping assessment first and customize the solution to say, here's how you can save the most amount of money. So it's not just where there's one service for everyone. It's about analyzing the data, analyzing what you're paying, and finding ways to help you save money.
And you don't have to pay somebody to analyze it for you. They're just gonna do it. That's
right.
I love that.
That's exactly
JD,
right.
welcome back. Yeah, just go ahead and put your email and we're going to get off of here. I'm going to take this recording and put it on our portal. So if you guys are watching this recording, if you are shipping items, definitely get in touch. I mean, this is a no-brainer. I mean, I remember when I met you, Stephanie, during the GRE last year, and when you got on the live and started talking about this, I was like blown away because I did shipping for a long time and I never knew about this. I used to have a pretty big eBay account and I stopped it, but for a couple of years I was mailing stuff almost daily. I would have loved to have something like this. Like you couldn't have stopped me from jumping in and signing up, So I love what you guys are doing, and I'm not trying to sell you. I actually just don't see companies do contingency based services like that. You know what I mean? Yep. So it's just refreshing because I know that
it makes it, what you're saying.
What you're doing is good. And you trust yourselves enough to say, I know what I'm doing and this is going to have a big impact. So yeah, definitely. And grab JD's information. I'm just going to hit end recording, but you guys don't have to jump off. Just give me a minute. Okay.